How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Dustin Lansdale YouTube channel. If you've never been here, thank you for watching. Go back and check out all the videos. It's always something different. You know, we ain't running with a niche here. But today I have a bunch of new projects. I've been working the last 4 weeks straight. That's why my regular viewers ain't getting many videos out. And the last one y'all seen, I was driving a dozer. And that's what I did for the last 4 weeks. And if y'all want to check that out, go back and look in the recent videos. But in the midst, I made enough money. I went and bought an Articat, 4 Suzukis. We're building something cool, a secret new project out of one of them. But I wanted to give y'all a look at the good looking one. It's going to be a Suzuki 250. I think it's like a LF or something. But whatever, it's a 1985 model. It was pretty clean. And I'll give y'all a walk around on it and tell y'all what we're going to do to it. Alright guys, this is it right here. I gotta do a couple things, like put that little deal back in front. I got all this headlight pulled out. So I ordered a new key switch, but they don't sell a key switch that actually plugs in the 6-hole plug, but there's only 5 wires. So I ordered aftermarket one. I'm gonna splice that together. It's pretty simple. And yeah, brand 1985. This thing is let me get over here. Where it's pretty good looking. And I got a bunch of tool reviews I'm going to throw in from some eBay tools. But yeah, it's chain drive, no brakes. I think, hell, it's only got like, what is it, $1,600, or no, it's, yeah, 1,603 miles. Yeah, miles on it. The crazy thing is I've never seen, let's see if I can get here. I've never seen a 250 with dual exhaust. It's got dual exhaust and it's a 4-valve head on a 250. Now, I know it'll pull a wheelie without popping the clutch or nothing, just gas on it. But it's crazy the way they put this big old rack to throw your deer in here. I'm pretty sure these slots are for the deer's head to hang out the side. And I mean, that's back when, you know, they planned you to use this thing. And it's crazy. But I ended up getting this one, a 230 shaft drive, and a 125, just regular four-wheeler. Now, it does not have no rear suspension, I'll tell you that. Like I said, I had a new battery on it, but I ended up giving it away. I ordered 2 more, so they're coming in. But tonight, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and wire this key switch up, and I'll show y'all how I'm going to do that, because if y'all have one of these. And another tip, a lot of these I always see on Marketplace wherever they're not firing. This might help you if it's not firing, no spark. A lot of times there's a little ground wire that hooks up back there to the battery, and that is the ground for the entire wiring harness. If that wire is not connected to the frame anywhere, to the battery wire, it goes back to the engine, it won't spark, because you know the CDI, I know that'll be grounded. But other than that, this thing will crank and run without the key switch even plugged in, because when you turn the key off, it grounds the electrical system. And I ordered a new carburetor. I got it too, but I'm going to make a second video doing the carburetor. But let me see if I can get it to start. It's cold out here. It's about 50 degrees. Now all the gears are down on this model, like not up like most four-wheelers. Get the seat off here. Like I said, it was all complete. And I went and bought this thing for $300 for all of them. I don't know if I said that, but if I had the battery crank, we're going to crank it with a rope. The way I've been doing it, because the choker is all froze up. And usually I just put my hand right here over the breather. Got me a rag over it because I didn't have an air filter. And we'll give her a start and see if she'll crack. It's got pressure on it. Oh. Well, I ain't gonna start it, nah. But I take my word for it, it runs. Y'all see a video coming up pretty quick with it running. It's just you need 2 people, 1 person to hold this. If I get the new carburetor put on it tonight on the second video, I'll have the choker and I can pull the choke. But yeah, if it had the battery on it, I could start it. But let me see here. Yeah, this camera, I tried to turn it off, but that's my new GoPro 10, and for some reason the screen has to lock every 3 minutes, and I can't see what I'm doing. But see what I can do on these wires. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, okay, so those people that want to just put in the toggle switch, to make a toggle switch work for the electrical, you just gotta connect the it was the red and orange, I want to say, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna cut this plug off so I don't have nothing to plug in it, like that right there, little green plug. My key switch had a 4-wire plug and a little wire. Now all the ones online had that. Okay, basically, well, you got the same number of wires. It's straightforward here. I'm gonna try to keep my hand out of the shot, but I'm gonna see if I can get y'all in a better view here. I'm trying to, the tripod wouldn't get close enough. But what it is, I got an orange. I'm gonna clip it or strip it. Take the orange. Now you'll notice this stuff offline, the damn wires are not made out of the same stuff. They're made out of like some cheap wire. Oh, I got a piece of it in my finger. Whatever, there's the orange. Then you got a gray. Gray goes to the gray, and the yellow with the black stripe goes to the black with the yellow stripe. That's what I'm narrowing down. But basically you just hook all the colors together. So I'm gonna get them hooked up and kick the camera back on and see if we can get it started. I'll show you how I did it. I'm just gonna put wire together, tape it, put the next wire grip beside that one, wrap the tape some more, and so on. You get what I'm gonna do. But alright, so I got it all taped up. If y'all can see, let's see, right here's the bundle of the key switch wires going in the wiring harness. I went and taped them up. I had to go find the headlight lens because it was gone out of this folder when I got it. I think there's some on one of them parts box out there, and whatever, that's the key switch you get from eBay. Now most y'all want to know about this folder. This is the choke lever. Right here there's supposed to be another T-handle that'll be your compression release, and then the lever over here is in neutral. You pull it up, reverse, push it down. Like I said, all the gears are down like that. There's another shot of the engine there. Carburetor's back there, and these got a weird design. Right here's the gas. It's got like a damn 6-gallon gas tank or something underneath the fender, which I've never had a problem out of these fuel systems. Like, I didn't even clean this carburetor, and this folder's been sitting for like 20 years, and it just pumped gas right up there, and it was old gas. I pumped it all out. But yeah, it's got a fuel pump down there, right in behind this back in there, and there's a fuel knob to switch from reserve to on, and I just always leave everything on reserve because I want to, if I run out of gas, you're out of gas. Most of the time the knob's going to be froze up. If you turn it, it's going to start leaking, so it's just the best way to go. And yeah, other than that, I'll show you a new carburetor, which it's going to be part 2. But yeah, right here is what we get from eBay. It's about 35 bucks. And I don't know if it's any count. It's crazy. This carburetor costs 35 bucks. Barely has anything in it. And the carburetor for the Honda Foreman 450 is like $13. And it's twice the size. But alright. Like I said, that's the key switch. There's gonna be a bunch more videos coming. We got I'm just gonna give y'all a walk around, forget it. I was gonna space it out, but y'all might want to see. So whatever, I got me big air compressor. And I'll show y'all why I had to get that, because I've been using the McGraw forever. people that watched a video about the McGraw. It's still over there, still works. And whatever, I went and bought this at the Harbor Freight the other day. This is the $400 20 amp 110 plasma cutter. And I almost took this thing back when I got it out of the box. I got it out, had a rusty piece of plate laying on the table, and it just kept sparking every time I clicked the button. And the air was spraying, so I was like, well, maybe it just clicks on and then clicks off. Well, then I messed with it for a minute and figured out you got to hold the button down and the air keeps spraying, because every plasma cutter I ever seen, you pull the trigger and it sprays air and cuts. But whatever. So I had to go get this air compressor. This is a Porter cable. I don't know how many gallons it was, but this thing was, the guy brought it new, and he had used his shop for a while, and said the pump locked up. Pump ain't no good. He went and bought a new one. So whatever, I come down here, checked it, and the pump was stuck, and I pulled the head off, and one cylinder was full of rust, like it sucked up water, and the bottom of the pump was full of water. I don't know if it was a bad rain and it was running or something. So I sanded the cylinders and put it back together. Now it works great, runs the plasma cutter, no problem. The plasma cutter, they don't tell you that at Harbor Freight, but it says it's a minimum of, you got to have 5 CFM to run it. I still got the old Chicago little bitty inverter welder. It's working good. Just showing y'all some of the stuff I use. And like I said, that air compressor from Harbor Freight was like one of the biggest affordable models, because the next one up is like $500 to $800, and it's half the size of that one. And but whatever. So whatever, I got on eBay the other day and I wanted to do some shopping. So I was like, I want me a new cordless impact, because my other one, from the little one I've used forever, is about wore out. And I bought this for like 50 something dollars. And while I was on there looking, I'm like, well, my chainsaw's screwed up and I don't feel like working on it. The old Remington, there's a video about it, the bubble fell apart. I said, I want to try out one of these new cordless chainsaws. And I made a video the other day. There's it. You can go back and check out the video on the cordless chainsaw. The only bad thing that happened with it was the bar was missing from the factory, not from the seller. They come with 2 chains. Then we'll go out here and you can look, and there is freaking tons of new projects coming. But right, here's the Arctic. I went and got, I think he said no compression, so it ain't a bad looking old bike. And a lot of these foolers you're seeing in this video, like the Honda Foreman, is on Facebook right now for sale. The Suzuki, probably going on there for sale by the next 2 weeks. And that's what I bought them for, fix, make a YouTube video, sell them. Next thing I bought off the eBay, to test out, I bought that set of air conditioner gauges. They come in today. I used them, but I did not know when I ordered them, because it was the whole setup, gauges, fittings, and it come with the vacuum pump, which was nice, because the vacuum pump at Harbor Freight, last I checked, was like $100 and something. And I got that little vacuum pump. I let it run for an hour on the truck. It got kind of warm, but no major issues. And but I didn't know when I ordered it. I didn't think about it, but the gauges are mainly in metric, but it does have PSI in the middle, but it's bars on the outside, so all the guys in the other countries know what I'm talking about. But I'm American, so all our stuff's weird, I guess, or normal to us. But whatever. That's what I got so far. I was just doing an update tonight. I'm finally out of the dozer, so I can start on all this stuff. So like and subscribe. The carburetor video is probably coming out next, real quick. All right.